Sterilizer full, don't worry, I can make up for that. So we just use a ton of growlers, or a ton of napalm molotovs here, way more than I would have preferred. But fine, this is alright. We know where to find all the extra ingredients for it anyways. Place some scrap, just, you know how it is. So is that wasn't the entire horde, right? I don't think we got a horde completion for that. Maybe some of them fucked off? So bizarre. Like they just came streaming down. They went from asleep to awake instantly. Maybe it was just like the time of day. Maybe the mission was keeping them asleep, and as soon as the mission's finished, it doesn't know what the fuck to do about it. Not happy about that. But we're making it work. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Thank God for that random little tunnel I ran into there. I don't think I would have made it if I had just kept on running. We would have ran to a dead end eventually. Whereas right there, I was basically just able to freely shoot everybody. Ooh, medkit.
Okay.
Good thing I didn't bother like sitting here looting everybody this time around. They're gonna kind of fill me up again. Oh shit.
Come on.
I want to see what a rock would do to this guy. That didn't do what I needed it to.
You gotta stop moving sometime.
Yeah, okay.
At last.
I was hoping the rock would just straight up stun the guy, but it might only work on zombies. And it might only work on the zombies that are actually unaware that I'm there. I'm not actually fully sure on the rules of it. They just keep giving me things. Oh wow, frag grenade. Yeah, explosive would have helped me in that cave area. The only problem was that I really didn't have too many instances to toss them in. But if I had mixed it up a little bit more, toss some frags in there along with the napalms, I probably could have saved myself a little bit. All right. I don't think we're done. There's probably gonna be more outside. Hello? Oh, there you go.
Captain, I found your man. He should be on his way back to Diamond Lake.
Good work, St. John.
I'll radio back. Check on him later. St. John out.
Well, we did have to fight a whole nother group out here. I'm still a little disappointed about the Horde. The thing I'm most paranoid about with Hordes is what if they can respawn all their members because I didn't finish them all up. That would suck. Oh my god, it's a breaker versus a bear. Oh,
hey, Captain,
never mind.
Did Sarge make it back okay?
Using the infirmary now. I think you'll make a full recovery. Thanks to you.
Well, just doing my job, sir.
The Ranger's ear was up here where he originally died. Okay, so Ranger versus, oh, that was actually a Reacher, not a Breaker. Well, still, Ranger versus Reacher. Ranger wins. Okay, well, we checked up on the guy, so we might as well head back to camp. It looks like there's nothing for me to turn in anymore. I will give them one last chance to try and communicate with me. Maybe Corey has one more mission. Because we're still only 70% along the way of the Marauder missions. No, just no on me. If that was another Reacher, I was prepared to fight.
Hey,
I don't, obviously, don't have
Sarge
to do it, but
make
it'd be
back
nice.
Using the infirmary now.
Just doing my job, sir.
Well, that was one hell of a job. Thank you, Corporal. From both Mitch and myself.
Yes, sir. St. John out.
Okay,
Needed this.
I didn't mean that we needed to repeat the last conversation that we had. Honestly, I probably really don't need this fuel. I can just... What's probably going to end up happening
St.
is...
John, I need to see you. I'll be at the Diamond Lake outpost.
disregard all that.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
I was gonna say I don't really need the fuel if I'm just gonna leave straight from the camp with a Helo X like evac. But if I'm going all the way back over to Curry, no, I needed that. The rest in peace doctrine is law. Rippers will torture you until you join or die, but they'll never attack freakers. Yeah, that's... I wish we could have sent hordes against them. I would have loved to have had a Ripper sit there watching all of his friends get eaten apart or like taken apart by freakers and then went, you know what? This is bullshit. What am I doing here?
Open up. Don't got all day. Open up.
Okay, so Corey's got another mission for me. I'm glad I waited. Maybe we're gonna clear all the Marauder shit here.
I've got an important mission for you.
That's why I'm here, sir.
A group of Marauders has been attacking supply lines on our southern border. I've marked their position on your map. We think they're using a network of caves south of Crater Lake as their base of operations.
Caves. Okay.
I don't have enough resources available for a full-on assault.
So you want me to go in, quiet, and take them out?
I'll leave the details up to you, Corporal. Dismissed.
I don't know if I can go in quiet. I feel a need to shoot everything up now. I just went in stealthy. Then I had that revoked.
Well, Corp, so how long were
Still not
you
happy
in?
about that.
The service, I mean. Yeah, I missed the swearing in, but I can always tell when someone served. You know what I mean?
4 years, 10th Army, Afghanistan, and like I told the colonel, I hated every goddamn minute of it. How about you?
Yeah, you got the eye for it too, huh? Me? No, nothing so grandiose like you. National Guard, 8 years. Actually kind of loved it, you know, pushing pencils in Salem and playing soldier on the weekends. But you're the real deal.
We all did our part.
Yeah, we did it that. That is true.
Well, Bergen, nice having a conversation with you.
See you, Corporal.
Corporal
Hey,
St. John, what are you
mechanic.
up to? Yeah?
Hey, Sergeant.
I've come into a lot of money suddenly, so yeah, I'm
Oh, okay. Yep.
gonna finish upgrading my bike here. At least when I can. We're still 10,000 points away from getting level 3 trust. Unfortunate that we're not gonna get level 3 trust before we leave, but I'm sure we'll be back and we'll deal with that later. Or maybe this is gonna be a fake out mission and we're not actually gonna get Sarah out of here this time around. Which, you know, I totally understand.
Oh, yes, sir. That's a good one.
I still don't know if the types of headlights make any difference. Like, oh, headlight 4 is wider and brighter. But I might as well try it out. It's what's available. Exhaust tip 5.
Good piece of equipment right there.
Brake 2.
Oh, good choice, gotta say.
I wish there was kind of an indicator that let me know whether
okay,
or not some of these are actually doing anything. Like some of them you get, okay, here's a durability. Then that makes it more durable. Gotcha. But otherwise, again, you can't really tell the difference between some of them.
Oh, yes, sir. That's a good one.
They're pretty much just pure visual, which to be fair, this says pure visual, and it just says that, so that makes sense. Custom accents. Which one do I want to use? Surviving isn't living. Look at him! It's little Jack! Okay, and then there's St. John Bounty Hunter, kind of sick. St. John Infestation Exterminator is edgy. World's End's kind of neat. I'm gonna go for St. John Bounty Hunter. It lacks the cool factor, but it makes up for it by being a little goofy.
Oh, yep, I can fix that.
Here you go, just
Yep,
Fix
good
it up.
old high-octane gasoline. Oh, Corporal St. John? I'll catch you on the flip side.
yep.
Corporal Deacon St. John, good...
I'm seeing you later, Lucas. Let's see what we can do down here. And maybe the Spruce Lake checkpoint will have some extra rewards for me. I'm not actually fully sure. It was on that list, but I have that list closed right now. Let's see. What does the Spruce Lake have? Spruce. I think you guys are hearing me fail at typing spruce. It has
See you later.
5 gunpowder, 3 kerosene, no growlers. Well, I need a little kerosene. Is that Horde back in there again?
I need scrap.
Do I want to fight this Horde? I mean, of course I do, but the problem is I've killed this Horde like 2 times and nothing's come of it. Like, we don't get a Horde clear, so what's the point? So I'm not going to initiate the fight here. I'll leave them in that cave because, again, I've killed them twice. That whole group. No stragglers, nothing like ping on the radar or anything. And then they just kind of laugh it off, which makes me really sad. Let's make a proxy bomb. No point in letting all these good gunpowders go to waste. Tractor bomb. Thank you. Alright, I think that's gonna be the maximum amount that I explore this place. Because I don't care about kerosene that much. Actually, I should. I should care about kerosene that much. Right now I have more growlers than kerosene. Which is, not a good situation to be in. Although, to be fair, I don't need to have napalm to deal with hordes. It's just my new preference because holy shit, is it amazing. I don't know the optimal way to use it though. Like, I figured when I threw it at the group in the cave that I pretty much only needed the 2 tosses and everything would be good. And I was wrong. There were still a shitload of them alive. See, my big thing, I guess, is that I don't know whether or not the... like, after I throw it, how much it actually continues to light things on fire. Like, is it only for that initial burst, that first second? Is there a little bit of a lingering fire that will light anything else on fire? I'm not sure. Okay, that was a weird ass freeze. But, yeah, all I can do is fight against more hordes and see how effective it is there. I want to see what happens when I toss it like straight in the middle of a group.
Captain, I've found the Marauders who've been harassing our supply lines just where you said they'd be.
Corporal St. John. Good. Do you need assistance?
They look pretty ragtag. I think I got this.
Good luck, Corporal. Hurry out.
So you boys thought you'd just set up camp, pick off delicious Americans. Is that it? You gotta know life's not that easy.
Men coming!
Uh-oh. I've been spotted! Ow! She, like, flick-shotted me with her shotgun. She went straight taken on me and curved the bullet into me. Yeah, this isn't working out. I just wanted to tackle. I wanted to tackle and get the insta kill. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, they're done.
Still haven't cleared out every single bandit group. Surely Curry isn't gonna make me clear out all of them before we can just leave. Skill points. Survival has second wind, gives an extra burst of adrenaline when low on health. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that's just like general stamina stuff. Don't need crossbow damage. At least not as like the main priority thing. Fuck it, talk shit, get hit. Ability to perform longer combos with melee weapons. Don't know how many times I'll actually get that out, but
Lake, come in.
I have it now.
Corporal. Captain, those marauders on our southern border have been neutralized.
You said our.
Sir?
You were a drifter for a long time, St. John. Sometimes it takes a while for the new recruit to accept their position as part of a greater force. Frankly, I didn't know if you could do it.
Well, hey, I'm in the army now.
Yes. Yes, you are. Dismiss, Corporal.
Yeah, it's all nice and stuff,
Yes,
but
sir. St. John out.
we're just about to leave. Pretty ill-timed. Pretty ill-timed. I feel like there's deja vu. I feel like we've had this exact situation before. Oh man, Deacon St. John, it's so great that you're finally coming around to being best buddies with us. Meanwhile, I'm standing there with a knife behind my back. Yeah, guys, definitely glad to be a part of the team for sure. What else is in here? Gunpowder, some kerosene. Kerosene's important to me. Nope. I'm just leaving. Okay, I guess we're running with that. Look, I don't have to kill every freaker I run into. It's just enjoyable when I do so. Alright, this mission's name is dramatic, Shadow of Death. That's probably gonna be something from the Colonel giving a speech. Maybe he'll be shouting it out at us as we try to leave. God, you're really busting my chaps.
Captain. Yes, sir.
He legit wants me to just keep coming back to him. Oh my god. Okay, I might legitimately be clearing out every single Marauder mission remaining for Corey. God, I didn't feel like I was neglecting him that much. You know, I guess maybe the game expected me to do one of his missions, then maybe a story mission, and then when we got like 4 story missions at once, it just didn't know what the hell to do about it.
Corporal St. John, let him in.
Alright, Corey. What's up? What do you need? Another Marauder? Probably another
Corporal
Marauder.
St. John, I've got an urgent assignment for you.
Sort of assumed that's why you radioed me to report in, sir.
One of our patrols has been wiped out. I sent another patrol to find them, and all of our men have been accounted for, but one.
Private Gomez. Yeah, is she alive?
I don't know. Tracked from the site lead in all directions. I need someone with your unique skills to go to the site and check it out.
Okay, I'll do what I can.
I know I can count on you, St. John. Dismissed.
Alright. Hell of a fight. Let's see. Ooh. Hey! Look at that. It's not exactly in the camp, but it's next to the camp, which, you know, that's a start. Alright. At this point, we fast traveled enough that the growlers over here should have respawned. So I'm going to make a quick pit stop on these first. I wonder if the napalm does any more damage. Like, to me, it just seems like it's supposed to be a bigger fire causer. But is there any reason for me to use it versus, like, armed troopers? I guess if they're all bunched up in one big group. We've had a couple instances of that. Still no growler. I'm sad. But what about my napalm Molotovs? When is this stuff gonna respawn? Well, at least I can fill up on polystyrene. Has it not been like that long? 143. It's been at least one in-game day, but maybe it's because I came back here and grabbed a couple of things again. Maybe it's really anal about that. Oh, you came back? Well, that adds another day to the timer. Okay, all right, fine. We'll wait 2 days. Whoa, did you see that? That was fucking weird. There were like green and yellow outlines around the tree. Okay. Let's go save Gomez. I was tempted to stop at the camp next to where Gomez is, but if the items over at this place haven't respawned yet, then I'm just gonna keep backing off for a bit.
Damn it, bear.
Not even worried about it. At this point, I'm not even gonna get off to fight it because I don't really have anything else I need abilities for.
Look at sight.
You think you can track him?
Yeah, if Gomez is here.
Oh shit! Ow. Ow. Sorry about that. Just ran straight into a wire. Please, keep talking, Corey. Wow, my bike didn't get damaged at all there. That's nice.
Let's take a look around.
Well, at least there was no one around here to ambush me. I'm gonna look inside the building first. For me, it's all about the growlers. Maybe the polystyrenes. Dog toy! Listen, there's a chance that we're gonna be heading back to Lost Lake Camp soon. Dog toys and Jack? Feel like that's a good combo.
Okay, let's see. What's going on here? Militia bike, Gomez. It's gotta be hers. Okay, tracks, female-sized boots.
Gee, they definitely went up to this camp up here. Oh, man. The tracks split off in 2 different directions, so...
Marauders, shit.
Feel like that's important to notice.
Who's that?
How many more people are around here? Nice. What are you doing in the wall, lady? Okay, that was pretty awkward, but we're gonna make it work. I still have 60% of my suppressor up.
What the hell?
Yeah? Come on!
We can do this! Come on!
No!
Put crap on the floor!
What the heck are you doing? Running around like that?
I think these are the last 2 guys, too. I don't hear anybody else yelling out.
Okay, that's it.
Damn it.
They're all dead.
I almost stopped them from being able to fire any bullets. Well, they were placed in an awkward spot. I should have thrown a rock to attract their attention. Okay, I don't think these guys really have anything that I care for. But if I see a bandage, I'll use it. Alright. So yeah, definitely nothing respawned here. Where the hell is Gomez? Gomez! I killed the camp! You can yell out for help! Maybe they covered your mouth, you can be like... Nah, she's probably up the tower, honestly. Hey, another... Let's do this again. Another just spamming medkit because I have the ability to. I'm so happy I can just snipe some of these guys now. Like,
Gomez,
silently snipe.
You in here?
Hey, I'm in here.
Yeah, there she goes.
Come on. Hey, I'm in here. Come on, buddy, I'm in here. St. John, I'm in here. Where are you?
Shut up, I'm
on.
coming.
Good to see you breathing.
St. John, never thought I'd be glad to see your ugly mug.
Oh, cool it, Private.
You got any blood left in that scrawny ass of yours? It looks like you were trying to leave it all over the campus.
It wasn't all mine.
Okay, are you good to go? Because your bike's still out front. Looks like a piece of shit, but I think it's probably that way before, you know?
I could still beat your ass in a fair race. Hey, St. John. Thanks.
Go on, get out of here.
I'd take her up on the offer. I'd go and have a fair race. Alright, so that was protecting the weak, not a Marauder mission. Oh boy. Listen, game. Currently, you know, I'm starting to get the feeling that maybe they're trying to wrap up everything before we save up Sarah. And leave, like, no side missions once you've beaten the main story. Of which, saving Sarah might be the last part. But I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, sometimes you get, like, a big feeling that the game's about to end. And I've got that. But it's not that clear yet. So all I can do is just continue driving, waiting for Corey to call, and if he doesn't call, then we're out of here. Alright. You know, it'd be great if somehow we ended up in Farewell, like the actual city. I want to experience some city fighting. I like city fighting. Well, hello there. No, you don't gotta turn around. Don't worry about it. Free ammo! We didn't actually have that much to fill up on. Whoa, geez. Okay, I tried to drift there. That went a little wide. So we good? We're done? I don't think Corey wants to talk to us anymore. But at the same time, it seems like there's a little bit of a timer. Like, you gotta wait a few in-game hours. There we go.
Found her, sir. Private Gomez is on her way back.
St. John.
Radio in to check on her. St. John out. Deer crossing. Something's never changed.
I like how the game it just took me way the hell over here. I feel like I still went a pretty long way, but I guess to be fair, if we start here, this way is closer than this way. I still wish I could use nitrous inside the base, because then it wouldn't matter. I just want them to communicate with me. Because I know that at the very least we have one last check-in to see how Gomez is doing, and then maybe we're fully done here? You know what? I'm just gonna go talk to Sarah. Fuck it. Fuck Gomez. I'll quick save. Hold on, I think I gotta get the bike to quick save. There. We quick save. So if anything dramatic happens and I need to go back, I have that opportunity. I've also been making saves pretty much every time I take a break, so I can always jump back to a further point. Although there's limited save slots, so not that far back.